Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 most expensive cars in Kenya. If you're a car enthusiast or just curious about luxury vehicles, you're in the right place. We're about to dive into a world of chrome, leather, and enough horsepower to shame a small country. We're talking about cars so exclusive, they probably have their own personal assistants. So, buckle up because we're about to embark on a high-octane safari through the concrete jungle of Kenya's most expensive automobiles. Right off the bat, we're talking about a car that makes a bank vault look like a piggy bank, the Rolls-Royce Phantom. This isn't just a car, it's a rolling palace. You could host a state dinner in the back of this thing. And the price tag? Well, let's just say you could buy a decent-sized house for the same amount. But who needs a house when you can waft along on a magic carpet of leather and wood powered by an engine that whispers rather than shouts? Next up, we have the Bentley Bentayga. Now, you might think a luxury SUV is a bit like a vegan butcher shop, a contradiction in terms, but the Bentayga will change your mind faster than it takes you to hit 60. It's got the heart of a lion, the legs of a cheetah, and the interior of a particularly well-appointed drawing room. If you want to conquer the Serengeti in the morning and attend the opera in the evening, this is the car for you. Now let's talk about a car that's a bit more intense, the Lamborghini Urus. This is the automotive equivalent of a shot of espresso after a Red Bull. It's loud, it's brash, and it's absolutely ridiculously fast. You don't so much drive the Urus as hang on for dear life while it catapults you towards the horizon. It's not subtle, but neither is winning the lottery, and that's what it'll feel like when you're behind the wheel. Let's face it, some of you like your luxury a little less shouty and a little more sophisticated. Well, friends, allow me to introduce you to the Mercedes-Maybach S-Class. This is a car for people who find Rolls-Royces a bit common. It's like being chauffeured around in a bank vault. If that bank vault had massaging seats, more gadgets than a Bond car, and an interior that looks like it was designed by NASA. We're back in the land of luxury SUVs now, with a car that can handle a black tie event just as easily as it can handle a black Rhino. The Range Rover Autobiography. This is a car for people who want it all. Luxury, performance, off-road capability, and enough space to bring the entire extended family on safari. It's like a luxury apartment that can climb mountains. What's not to love? Now, we're talking about a car that's less about practicality and more about pure, unadulterated speed. The Ferrari 488 GTB. This is a car that doesn't just turn heads, it practically spins them off their necks. It's the automotive equivalent of a red-hot poker. And driving it is like trying to hold on to a rocket-powered cheetah. In other words, it's absolutely brilliant. Some of you might be thinking, Jeremy, I want a supercar, but I need something with back seats. Well, fret no more because the Porsche Panamera Turbo S is here. It's got the heart of a lion, the soul of a poet, and the practicality of a hatchback, really. But a hatchback that can outrun pretty much anything else on the road. Let's be honest, you can't have a list of expensive cars without mentioning the one and only Aston Martin. And in this case, we're talking about the DB11. This is the car James Bond would drive if he had excellent taste in cars. It's sleek, it's stylish, and it sounds like an angry god gargling with gravel. What more could you possibly want? The BMW 7 Series. It's been a byword for luxury and performance for decades, and the latest iteration is no exception. This is a car for people who want it all. Technology, comfort, performance, and a badge that makes everyone else on the road jealous. It's like a five-star hotel on wheels, with an engine that could power a small village. And finally, we come to the Audi R8. This is a car that proves you can have your cake and eat it. It's a supercar that you can actually drive every day. It's got the looks of a concept car, the performance of a rocket ship, and the reliability of an Audi. What more could you ask for? So there you have it, the top 10 most expensive cars in Kenya. From rolling palaces to rocket-powered cheetahs, these cars are the stuff of dreams. Of course, most of us will never be able to afford even a tire iron for one of these beauties. But hey, a little bit of dreaming never hurt anyone, did it? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content on luxury cars and more. See you next time.